Hello everyone, today we're going to be looking at iPhone 11 in 2023. I wanted to give you guys my honest opinion about this phone. Been using it every single day. Now let's start with the outside. 6.1 inches, mostly screen, other than this small area on top where the front-facing camera and the sensors are. Now on the back, as you guys can see, I have the red iPhone. We have dual cameras. I think the phone looks super attractive, especially in red color. On the sides, also red all the way around. On the bottom, we have lightning port for charging, dual speakers. We also have the power button on the right side, and on the left side we have the volume rockers, and we also have the lever to mute the phone if you want to do that. Honestly, I think the phone is still super attractive. Now let's go with the screen. 6.1 inches liquid retina HD display, 1792 with 828 at 326 ppi. Now hearing those numbers, you might think the resolution isn't all that good, especially being compared with the newer phones. But let me tell you something, the screen on this phone is very beautiful. It's still extremely bright. It has 625 nits on brightness. So as you guys can see, I have it at 50%. Just for the reviews, so the screen can be brighter. Usually during the daytime, I use it at 20 to 30%. Inside the phone, we have 813 Bionic CPU with 4GB of RAM. Now, 4GB of RAM doesn't sound a lot, but let me tell you, on iOS, 4GB of RAM is like 8GB on Android. I'm not even kidding about that. I did use a lot of the newer Android phones with 8GB of RAM, and this phone can honestly easily hang with them. Whatever I do on those phones, I can do easily on this phone as well. So don't be scared about 4GB of RAM, because trust me, it's enough. Now using the phone day to day, it's so smooth. For example, let's say I can open up a game, it's gonna load it just fine, and then I can go back and choose another app that I opened previously. It opens up fine, and then I can again do something else. That's where those 4GB of RAM come into play. It's very smooth, no issues at all, just switches through everything. Honestly, I never even turned this phone off. It never freezes on me, never lags. Last time I restarted the phone was probably a month ago for the updates. Speaking of updates, this phone is on the latest iOS. We'll receive updates probably until 2025, so there's plenty of life and new updates for this phone. Even after updates end, the phone is still going to be perfectly usable. Now let's talk about the cameras, especially the ones on back. We have 12 megapixel dual cameras. I do a lot of video recording, mostly in 1080p, and these cameras perform amazingly. I do all my content creating using this phone, and honestly I never receive any complaints. I think the videos look beautiful, the colors and the brightness, the lighting of the videos are just perfect for me. Now, last thing I want to talk about is the battery life. 6 months ago, battery life was good. 6 months after, the battery life is even better. I'm not sure if it's because of the new iOS, but the battery life on this phone has been amazing. It gets me through the day without any issues. I will put it on charger every single night, and honestly, I'm happy with just 1 day of battery life, as long as I don't have to be looking for the charger in the middle of the day to top it off. This iPhone has been amazing, and I would definitely recommend that. Thank you guys for watching.